Imagine this. Someone makes a grand promise of marriage, leads you to believe they're yours forever, and then walks away. Now, what if I told you this heartbreak could land them in jail for up to 10 years? Yes, this isn't just gossip. It's a provision in the new Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. In today's video, we'll break down section 69 of the BNS, what it means, the controversies and how it impacts you. So, stick around as we untangle the law behind the headlines. Let's start with some context. The Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita or BNS has replaced the Indian Penal Code, a colonial era law from 1860. The BNS overhauled various provisions, some of which aim to address evolving social and moral issues. One of the most debated provisions is section 69. Under this section, if a person, typically a man, promises to marry someone but breaks off the engagement deceptively, they could face severe consequences. While this provision may seem like a relief for those exploited emotionally and physically, it also raises critical questions. Does it overreach? How will it balance justice and fairness? Let's dive into the key aspects. Here are the highlights of section 69. First, false promise of marriage. It criminalizes false promises of marriage that leads to exploitation. 2. Stringent punishment. A breakup under fraudulent circumstances could lead to 10 years of imprisonment. 3. Burden of proof. Courts will examine if the promise was made in bad faith or with malicious intent. 4. Scope of the law. Primarily applies to cases of emotional and physical exploitation. We'll now unpack these points in detail. Let's understand section 69 of the BNS in detail. First, the definition of false promise of marriage. The law is clear. A breakup isn't a crime unless a promise of marriage was made deceitfully. For instance, if someone promises marriage purely to gain someone's trust or consent for physical intimacy and then breaks off without intention to marry, it becomes a legal issue. A recent case is Nirbhay Sharma versus State of Rajasthan. It highlights how courts interpret such promises. The court ruled that if no intention to marry from the outset, it's a misuse of trust and can lead to prosecution. 2. The punishment. Why 10 years? Section 69 introduces a maximum sentence of 10 years. This is meant to deter misuse of trust, but critics argue that it's excessively harsh. The government's rationale is to create accountability in relationships involving promises of marriage, especially in cases of exploitation. 3. Challenges in proving fraudulent intent. Here's the tricky part. Not all broken promises are malicious. The complainant must prove the promise was made in bad faith. Courts will look into evidence like text messages, emails, or witnesses. This was evident in Deepak Singh versus State of Uttar Pradesh, where the court acquitted the accused due to lack of evidence of malicious intent. Here are the steps to take if a promise of marriage is broken. First, consult a legal expert. The first step is to consult a lawyer who specializes in criminal law. They will guide you whether your case falls under section 69. 2. Collect evidence. Keep records of conversations, promises or any other proof that shows that promise was made and broken maliciously. 3. File a complaint. Approach the local police station or women's cell to file an FIR. Provide all evidence during the complaint process. 4. Be prepared for legal proceedings. Understand that legal cases can take time. Be prepared for hearings and cross-examinations. The Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita has come into force on 1st of July 2024. However, recent debates in Parliament have questioned whether this punishment is disproportionate. Additionally, in October 2024, the Supreme Court suggested guidelines for ensuring that this provision is not misused as a tool for revenge, especially in consensual relationships. So, what have we learned today? First, Section 69 of the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita criminalizes false promises of marriage with severe punishments. 2. It aims to protect individuals from emotional and physical exploitation. 3. The law requires substantial proof of malicious intent for prosecution. 4. Critics are concerned about potential misuse and the harshness of the punishment. The BNS is the bold step towards modernizing our legal system, but like any law, its implementation and interpretation will determine its success. If you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to stay updated on legal insights that matter to you. Have any questions or thoughts about Section 69? Drop them in the comments and I'll make sure to answer them. Thank you for watching and remember, knowing the law is empowering. See you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.